Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Story Time. Just a quick warning again, HCBN is filming, so if you don't want to be on camera, stay back. And just a reminder, we do have more story times. So next Thursday, 10 a.m., we'll have another story time for you guys. And feel free to come in the library and do your summer reading, get your prizes if you have logs, get books, whatever you want, crafts, coloring sheets. And today we have a very special guest reader. We have Miss Hutchinson with us. Her name is Grace, and she's going to be our reader today. So welcome, Grace.
Thank you. All right, so our first book today is going to be called Baby Dragon, Baby Dragon. All right. baby dragon, what a fast flight. You swoop through the castle and shock all the people. Can you slow down so that I can catch up? Baby dragon, what a big climb. You scale tall walls and go up so high. We can see our whole kingdom from here. Baby dragon, what a great leap. You fly over forests and cross rivers too. And down below, there's even more to explore. Baby dragon, what a fine lair. You've gathered and sorted so many treasures. Let's dive in and look at them all. Baby dragon, what a wild blur. You move so fast and twist so quickly. But it feels good to rest too. Baby dragon, what powerful jaws. You open your mouth and gobble the grub. If we are calm, we can join the feast. Baby dragon, what a huge yawn. You lower your wings and close your eyes. Let's nap together in your nest. Baby dragon, time to wake up. Let's spread our wings and go explore and see what else we can find together. The end. Let's see, what else do we have here? Let's do this one. The Princess and the Pony. Everyone see it? In a kingdom of warriors, the smallest warrior was Princess Pinecone, and she was very excited for her birthday. I love my birthday. Do you guys like your birthday? Oh yeah, You do? Good. Most warriors get fantastic birthday presents. Shields, amulets, helmets with horns on them, things to win battles with, things that make them feel like champions. Princess Pinecone got a lot of cozy sweaters. Warriors do not need cozy sweaters. It's too hot for sweaters right now. We got summer clothes. This year, it would be different. Pinecone made sure to let everyone know exactly what she wanted. A big horse, a fast horse, a strong horse, a real warrior's horse. And they tried their best. but they didn't get it quite right. Oh, look how cute. I can't ride that, said Princess Pinecone. It's too small. It's too round. And I think their eyes are looking in different directions. This was only true, but sometimes it happened. But you can't say no to birthday presents. So she took the little pony to her room, where it ate things it shouldn't have and farted way too much. Stinky. Now, as it happens, a great battle was coming up, and battling is a warrior's favorite thing to do. The princess tried to teach the pony how to be a real warrior horse, but the pony was hopeless. We'll never be champions, Pinecone sighed. The day of the great battle arrived. All the other warriors seemed to be very big and very tough. Just do your best, she told the pony. The starting horn sounded, and what a battle it was. There were dodgeballs and spitballs and hairballs and square balls. Those were new. People were getting knocked over left and right. Pinecone stood at the edge, looking for her chance to dive in. Just then, Otto the Awful, the meanest warrior of all, charged right for her. The crowd held its breath. Pinecone fumbled for her spitballs. Look at that pony. It doesn't know what's going on. But Otto stopped in its tracks. His eyes grew very wide. "Aw," he said, "what a cute little pony. Who wouldn't want to hurt a roly-poly like you?" Oh. Warrior after warrior paused to admire the pony. "What a cutie pie," said Sally Smash. "He's so round," said Carlos the Cruel. "Aw, he looks a little bit like me," said Huge Harold. Pinecone was flabbergasted, flummoxed, floored. "This is not how a battle usually goes," she said. "You're right," said Otto, "but warriors don't get to show our cuddly sides." Princess Pinecone thought about it. "Well," she said, "I can help you with that." Soon, all the warriors had their own cozy sweaters. They were looking pretty cuddly for a bunch of brutes. Look at that, he's got a peanut on his. Everyone voted Pinecone and Pony the most valuable warriors of the day. Pinecone threw her arms around the pony. "You're the best horse a warrior could ask for," she cheered. "Nothing can stop a team like us." The little pony was so excited, it lifted its tail and farted. "Well, Pinecone, we can work on that." All done. Perfect. Let's do another dragon book. We have King Jack and the Dragon. Do you guys like dragons? Are they scary? You do? I like dragons. I think they're kind of cool. Yeah, Jack, Zack, and Casper were making a den, a mighty great fort for King Jack and all his men. A big cardboard box, an old sheet and some sticks, a couple of trash bags, and a few broken bricks. A fine royal throne from a ragged old quilt, a drawbridge, a flag, and the castle was built. "Prepare to do battle, brave knights," cried King Jack. "Protect your king's castle from a dragon attack." They spent the whole day fighting dragons. Ooh! Oh my, look at all of them. And beasts. Oh, look how scary they are. Rah! Scared them away. They're brave like that. And returned to their stronghold. For fabulous feast, we'll all sleep the night in this fort, said King Jack. Then a giant came by and went home with Sir Zac. Two can fight dragons, no problem, Jack said. Then another giant came and took Casper to bed. Wrapped up in his blanket, Jack sat on his throne. All right then, he said, I'll fight dragons alone. Then a strong gust of wind made the trees start to quiver. It's nothing, thought Jack, with a hint of a shiver. A mouse scampered up the roof, skitter-scurry. It's nothing, thought Jack. There's no reason to worry. Rup, croaked the frog. It's nothing, thought Jack, as he switched on his light in the deepening black. Too-woo, called an owl. It's nothing, Jack said, as he pulled up his blanket right over his head. Then suddenly, brave King Jack's heart skipped a beat. He could hear something coming, a thing with 4 feet. What do you think it is? A deer? A dog? Let's see. It was outside the drawbridge. King Jack gave a yelp. A dragon! A dragon! Mommy, Dad, help! He wished he was anything else but a king. As the drawbridge fell open, there stood, let's see, the thing. Oh! We're sorry, said Mommy, if we gave you a fright, but it's time for the brave kings to come in for the night, and kings who have fought dragons all day need a bath, said Dad as he lifted King Jack off the path. I knew you weren't really a dragon, yawned Jack, as he bravely rode home on the big giant's back. And he's all conked out. Look at him, sleeping peacefully in his bed. That was a good one. I like that one. Let's see. We're going to do one last one, okay? So we'll have the princess and the pit stop. Just like me. I could be a race car driver. Would you like to be a race car driver? Yeah? Yeah? Really? Oh, that's so cool. Look at all those cars. My favorite's right here. She's racing. She's racing. You see that? She's all racing in her car. Yeah. And this says, objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. Princess and the Pit Stop. Once upon a time, there was a princess who made a pit stop. While birds and beasts changed their tires, her fairy godmother told her she was in last place with 1 lap left. She might as well give up. She's really intensely looking. Instead, the princess hit the gas. She passed Humpty Dumpty. She passed all the king's horses. She passed all the king's men. She roared down the straightway, running the 3 bears right off the road. She flew past the wicked witches from Hansel and Gretel, Sleeping Beauty, and the Wizard of Oz. Look at that rainbow. She's flying. She spun out the Rumpelstiltskin and butted in front of the 3 billy goats gruff. She leapt past Flopsy, Mopsy, and Peter Rabbit. She drove right over Tom Thumb and under the giant. She beat Jack and Jill down the hill and past little Jack Horner in the corner. She blew the doors right off the big bad wolf and smoked the three little pigs. She charged past the knight, and she outraced the tortoise and the hare. And she cut off the dragon. Look how big he is. He's huge. She honked at the golden goose and blew a kiss to the ugly duckling, then screeched past 4 and 20 birds. She made the 7 dwarfs grumpy and left Snow White in a cloud of dust. They all tried to beat her, but the cobbler got clobbered, and the little boy blew it, and the gingerbread man admitted, "She can catch me." Little Bo Peep and her sheep tried to stay with her, but the princess lost them. There were just 2 more cars to beat, the ugly stepsisters. The stepsisters swerved, the stepsisters curved, they bumped, they blocked, but you think she's gonna beat them, the stepsisters? Yeah. When they got scared and hit the brakes, the princess just stepped on the gas. She crossed the finish line and won the race. She spun donuts on the track, grabbed her trophy, posed for pictures, and made a commercial. And invited everyone to a big ball at the castle later. And so the princess lived happily ever after. Come on, Prince, we've got a dance contest to win. The end. That was so good. Thank you. All right. Are we thinking one more? No? You don't want another one? Yeah? Yeah. 2? We'll see. Let's see. Raise your hand if you want this one. Okay. Now raise your hand if you want this one. Okay. We're going to do the very last castle. All right. In the middle of a small town stood something you might not expect, a castle. In fact, the very last castle. There had been others, but over time, they had all been taken down, or fallen apart, or been destroyed. All but one but no one ever came out, and no one was allowed in. Up in the tower, the guard watched townspeople silently pass by. Then there was Ib. Every day she walked past the castle, all alone. Every day she stopped. She looked up. She saw the lone guard standing stone still. Plunk. Since no one had been inside the castle, the townspeople had ideas about who or what was in there. Snap, snap, snap. Monsters, said Miss Wicks. Look at that. Oh, he's green. Thud, thud, thud. Giants, said Alex. Look how big that castle is. Yeah. I don't live in a castle that big. No. Hiss, hiss, hiss. Snakes, said Ib's grandfather. Maybe it's something terrible, Ib thought one day, but maybe it's something else. Plunk. The next morning, Ib walked past the castle. She stopped and looked up at the tower. No guard. Ib had an idea. She floated across the moat, walked up to the door, and with all the strength she had, knock, knock, knocked. Hiss! Snakes. I do not like snakes. I think they're scary. You don't either? You do? Oh my. You're brave. Ib did not stop running until she was sitting in her desk at school, scared and out of breath. Maybe Grandpa was right. She didn't tell anyone what had happened. Not long after, an envelope arrived. Inside was an invitation. Your presence is requested at the front gate of the castle on Sunday at noon. Everyone told Ib to stay away. Monsters, said Wix. Giants, said Alex. Snakes, said her grandfather. Maybe it's something terrible, Ib thought. Could it be something else? On Sunday, Ib stood all alone outside the front gate. With a loud thunk, the drawbridge began to lower. She trembled. She looked up at the tower. Empty. She took a deep breath. Slowly, Ib did something none of the townspeople had ever done. She walked inside. It turned out Miss Wicks and Alex had been right. There were monsters, and there were giants, but no snakes. Welcome, came a voice, a kind voice. It was the guard. He removed his helmet. He was much older than Ib expected. I'm the last one left. Maybe I show you around? For the rest of the day, Ib and the guard, his name was William, visited every corner of the castle. Before long, they were pruning near the Great Hall and harvesting by the palace. Thud, thud, thud. They ended up where they had started. Why now? Asked Ib. All the other castles are gone, answered William. Someday I will be too. I want someone brave to take my place. Someone curious. Will you help me? Ib thought about William, all on his own. She thought about her family and her friends outside of the castle. She thought, and then she knew. Yes, Ib replied, but I have a request. In the middle of a small town stood the very last castle. Sometimes someone came out. Hiss. Thank you guys so much for listening. We're all done here. You guys did so well. Yes. That was so fun. Thank you guys for having me.